You know, just planning commencement is an adventure, and I spoke with Celia Palmer, the director of the university's Conference and Events Office, to learn a little bit more about how they prepare for the big day.
All right, let's see what you had a chance to look at.
The university's Conference and Events Office is the hub of commencement planning activity. Here, Celia Palmer, with her staff of 6, works 7 months to make commencement the wonderful event that it is.
We're going to pull all the regalia for the ceremonies probably early next week, and then I'm also working on media passes, emergency contact cards, and a lot of other little things here and there.
We're going to move about 1,200 graduates in about 23 minutes.
So this is exciting because I'm here with the Super Marshal. We've learned that there are several marshals. Walk us through the marshal process.
So the Super Marshals are in charge of moving the lines, stopping the lines, and making sure all of the lines stay on the same lines along with the proper counts. Faculty Marshals work with the Student Marshals, which are right behind them, to go in and counting off seating them. The Faculty Faculty Marshals are marshals that oversee the movement of the faculty.
Because we actually move 1,200 students blind. I mean, we can't see Scott until he gets to the quad.
It's kind of crazy. I'm up on the balcony of Rushery's library, listening to Celia, listening to Scott, helping guide the candidates into their seats, making sure that there's enough room for them. So I'm also communicating with the people in the music tent, letting them know when they should start playing a new piece. I actually had one graduate one year ask if I was an FBI agent because we have multiple little earpieces in our ears.
And tell me, how many diploma ceremonies are you coordinating this year?
37, I believe it is this year. The number keeps changing. We've had a few additional ones this year. It's somewhere between 37 and 40.
So tell us about what we have on display here.
Well, what we have are 2 of the university's probably most important artifacts, our mace and the accompanying baton. And these pieces were commissioned by President Ellen Valentine, so they're over 70 years old. And the mace is carried by Jesse Moore, our university Grand Marshal. Has the inscription of each president of the university on it. So the history of the university is here. So it's heavy, but it's not. It's not as heavy as it looks.
Now Celia's going to take us into the regalia room.
So I hope that you're warm because it's about 54 degrees in here, and we keep it very cool. We can adjust the temperature. This is where the mace and baton lives. As you can see, we like the president to look nice when he's presiding, and although we're talking about art sciences and engineering, that's our next to last ceremony for the weekend. We actually start on Friday, May 18th. And you'll notice the president's regalia is the only regalia that has 4 stripes on the sleeves, which signifies his office as president. No one else, not even the chairman of the board of the trustees, gets 4 stripes. That belongs solely to the president. So his is unique.
It's beautiful. Can I just touch it?
Yes.
So many of our undergraduates will go on to PhDs. It must be kind of nice to see what they'll be wearing in a few years.
They will. Basically, as they move on to PhDs, the stripes become more, the robes become more ornate, and the hoods become longer, and the velvet becomes wider. So for each level you go through, you get a much nicer set of regalia.
Very nice. This is amazing.
It's a lot to juggle, but we do it and we enjoy it.
It really is incredible, all of the work that goes into commencement.
Yeah, absolutely. If you look around and see all the tables, chairs, flowers, and people around, there surely is a lot that goes into it. And one of the main people that helped bring all that to you, you had a chance to catch up with, and Dave Butterball, manager of special events with facilities.
I did, and he had plenty to share about what it takes to get Eastman Quad looking commencement ready. This is Eastman Quad, just 1 week before the big day. It's here that Dave Butterbout and his crew of facilities will work around the clock to turn this into Commencement Central. So tell us, what's the crew like? What are they doing Monday through Sunday?
Well, Monday morning we'll come in about 5:36 in the morning. We'll start putting banners up. As you can see, the library columns behind us there. There'll be full-length banners going in between the columns all the way down through. That'll take until about midday to get those all put up. Then later in the day we start receiving supplies for the chairs, the pipe and drape. There's 2 jumbotrons that are coming in. Those materials will start arriving. By Tuesday, more contractors will come in. We'll receive more of the materials. They'll start putting the stage up that goes in down there. And on Wednesday, full-fledged, everyone's here at that point, the biggest crews, and we'll start setting, striking aisleways and striking chairs, putting chairs up.
And speaking of chairs, just how many will fill the quad?
This year about 5,100, give or take a few, but it's about that number. We've done upwards of 8,000 at times, just depending in the year.
Wow. Like any major event, Commencement here has a green carpet. Tell us, how much does it take to create the walkway?
That walkway will take better part of the week to put down. That's all plywood underlay that goes down in there, then a green carpet goes over the top of it, and there's about 400 feet of it that goes down.
Would make any Hollywood starlet jealous. And you have a huge crew. At the height of all of the hubbub, how many people do we have out here working?
At the height of all of it, we'll have about 75 people out here. There's about 4 to 6 contractors plus our own staff members that are out here working.
And we want to talk a little bit more about chairs, because as we know, chairs go up, but they can also go down. And you have security here 24 hours a day, because we've got a good backstory on this.
We've had students, even though we've had security here, we've had students in the past that have been able to get up here in early morning hours and turn chairs around. So the next morning we have to come out and do it again.
A little mischievous.
A little mischievous. Mother Nature has helped us a few times. We've had high winds that have come and that'll hit the building, and they backdrafts it down, and it'll actually knock the chairs backwards. So we've come in and we've had to, several years, put 20 to 30 rows of the chairs back up. But as we always joke, we do it nice because we do it twice.
Once again, I'm here with Dave Butterbaugh, Director of Special Events at Facilities. Back to you in the studio.
It's been a memorable day, and it's a wonderful time to share with all, and we're glad to share this at home with you.
And we'd like to thank everyone at the university involved in Commencement and everyone who supported our graduates over the last 4 years.
A production of the University of Rochester. Please visit us online and subscribe to our channel for more videos.